Welcome to the Blessed Teach Show, where we empower Christian patriots with truth. This is Rick, your host.
So in Alaska, we have Mount Hayes. That's a new dome that they found, which is not cleared yet. So, of course, Alaska's not 100% anymore. But we're, 66 and 2/3%. That's a good thing. In Arizona, we have a new dome. They found that by some of the ones they took out and went through tunnels and found and cleared the one in Sedona.
Actually, that's actually at 75% because there's two domes right there. So.
All right. Okay. Good point.
Yeah.
Correct my math. Thank you, Rick. Appreciate that. In California, we have some new domes that were found, and that is at Marengo Valley and Lancaster. And then Norton Air Force Base, which has also been cleared as well. And then Palmdale, which is a aircraft design and anti-gravitics research base that they cleaned out. In Colorado, yes, go ahead.
This one here, right?
Yeah, the Llano is actually found out to be a double facility. You can notice that it's up there earlier, so it's a double facility. So they found double facility. So I listed it twice. Okay. Colorado, we have Grand Junction. That was found by the dome they took out in Grand Mesa, tunnels that connected to there. And then scroll please. Kansas, we have, that's Missouri. That's Kansas City. Did we not skip? We didn't skip any underlines above that, did we, Rick?
I don't think so.
No? Yeah, we're good. So in Missouri, there's Kansas City. That's all of Kansas City underneath. It's like DIA. It's a big, huge city underneath there. That's why the Army's training to fight in underground cities.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, scroll up, please, Rick. Thank you.
You got Kinsley as well?
Yes, Kinsley, as well as Nevada. Also in Arkansas, the dome that was at 119 degrees is actually incorrect. Go back up to Arkansas, please, Rick. I'm sorry, we missed that.
Oh, all the way to Arkansas?
Yeah, all the way back up to Arkansas.
I think
I want to thank the person that contacted me about that. We had it on the first try of the show.
Yeah.
We changed that to the correct latitude. It's 119 is on the West Coast, like the person pointed out. It's actually 91 degrees and 29 minutes, not 119. Thank you so much for pointing that out.
Yeah, appreciate everybody correcting it. We pray every time before we go live that we'll only have truth on this channel, and we'll correct it when things are wrong. So thank you for letting us know.
Yes, appreciate those corrections. In Montana, we have a dome that I said was in Canada. It's not in Canada. It's near the border of Canada, but it's Mount Greena in Canada.
Okay.
That I had said was in Canada is actually in Montana, as well as a new dome that was found to be under the entrance. It's in the Montana State University, which is in Bozeman, Montana, and that's a genetics research lab down there. In Nebraska, they found a new dome that's Kinsley.
All right. Looking for the underline.
And then in New Mexico, we have a few new domes that were found. The first one, which I actually have confirmation when they found this, there's earthquake there. And I had somebody who's in that area that saw the doors being blown off and the helicopters going into that and doing that. So you had the Santa Fe, that battle's now in progress. You can see ongoing earthquakes, as well as the Butte Mountain and the Sandias, the hole underneath the Sandia Labs, which is to the north. The Sandia Mountains are to the north of Albuquerque. And that's a genetic research as well as electromagnetics, high tech, and it's known as the Jason Group that goes out of the Jason Group 55 that does all that dark side technology for genetic research and gravitics and all of that as well. Then in North Carolina, we now found a dome there. Previously, I had people ask me, no domes. They pretty much have one or two in every state. So now we found the one there. That's at Morganton. It's in the Brown Mountains area.
It's going to take you forever to update all these numbers, Gene.
Yeah.
we should put it in the database.
Yeah. Utah, Rick.
Oh, Utah. Okay.
Yeah. We have some new domes found: Granite Mountain, Mount Nebo, Salem, and Twin Peaks. Then in Washington, now that Mount St. Helens is calm, they had put a dome in there. So now there's electromagnetic and all kinds of ultra mind control and subsound research combining those things, as well as underneath the Yakima Indian Reservation, which is up near the Tonopah Ridge. And then also the Mount Rainier underground under that, and there's actually a huge lake under there that a guy was climbing, and it's ancient Lemurian tunnels that go into that. That was the guy named Brodsky who wrote a book about that and finding those tunnels that go to a large underground lake underneath that area. It's a very, very ancient dome because that goes way back before Atlantis to Lemuria. And then also, as well as somebody asked me about Canada, the Calgary Dome, and we'll get down to that, but that dome is underneath all of Canada. And then I think we're done with the domes there, Rick. I think I got it.
Oh, you got it. All right.
And then I wanted to say thank you to Annette Cividanis, who did a great job on the update we did and put it on her site. If you watch that, go on her site, Annette Cividanis, I think is the correct pronunciation. And she was using Google Earth or some rendition that shows where the earthquakes with little yellow flags, and she was dragging that around and looking. If you pay attention to when she's in Oklahoma, she zooms in. You can actually see one of the dome entrances when she zooms in. It's marvelous.